Так, а куда бы сейчас кинуть? И снова здравствуйте, с вами, как всегда, Мургеймс. Это у нас по-прежнему Робокопчик. Продолжаем расследовать, продолжаем проходить. Гибсон? Мемориал госпиталя. Только Гибсон заходил.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
Но это мы все видели. У нас там задание будет уже... Тут никто ничего не хочет мне помочь.
My wife, she was with us when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Так, это мы все видели. А чё, аппарат пустой? Я еще сделаю немного потише звука игры. Я что-то сейчас перед стримом послушал, но, по-моему, слишком громко.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you.
Что за подарок-то был?
I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Я, может, это где-то...
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Так,
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
пойдем сходим, проверим. Минус первый этаж.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody.
Это он
Clear.
про себя вспоминает, что ли?
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
Ну-ну-ну.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole
Охренеть,
30 of them.
тридцатку трупов, да?
It's been a blessing in
Белыш, привет.
disguise, really. We've got so
Давай,
many
давай, давай.
unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Не, нифига себе, то есть 30 тел вытащили. Привет, привет. 30 тел вытащили, и никто об этом ничего не знает. И он об этом говорит, что все брали тела только с неповрежденным мозгом. До наступления смерти все лица, чьи тела были похищены, были здоровы и в хорошей физической форме. Похоже, что кому-то на черном рынке понадобились мозги. Но зачем? Для пересадки? Никому еще не удавалось это сделать до RoboCop'а. Хотя, может, RoboCop'ов OCP, 100 пудов OCP. Ну, тридцатку, вот прикиньте, это, блин, вытащил. Я понимаю, один, но, блин, 30 штук. Это ж фура целая.
Finally, I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
На Влада Листьева похож, кстати.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is.
Этот,
Caucasian
этот
male,
хрен
late
этот.
40s,
Вот
dapper
он, вот он.
dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Это этот хрен. Блин, слишком он борзо себя ведет.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Так. Секреты байкера мы не нашли, спасение заложников. О. И какой-то обдолбанный заложник, блин, а я там не нашел ничего. 2300 XP мы получили. 3 очка навыков, да, у нас?
Thank you for your
Нужно качнуться. Нужно качнуться. Так, 3 очка. А что у нас в фокусе? Замедленное время. Мы, короче, фокус только не вкачали. Но, блин, подожди, нам нужно... Скорее всего, вот здоровье. Потому что находим мы эти предохранители, да? Сканирование Блин, инженерия тоже может быть. Блин, ну идти далеко. Вот дедукция и психология, мне кажется, все-таки намного лучше. Так что я все-таки в них буду вкладываться на начале, а там посмотрим.
operation. What's all the commotion?
О, здорово. Хряк. Здорово, хряк. Что там нам дали-то? Чтоб такой поставить-то. Блин, особо ничего такого нету. Можно, конечно, заменить на более качественное. Например, вот это сюда. Или даже, подожди, 15. Вот. Нет? М, ну, окей, окей. Окей, окей.
This is not the time.
Так, что тут происходит-то?
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
Она с веснушками,
How
что
many
ли,
more of
еще?
us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Угу, даже так? Так, сейчас я... Какой ты вчера гадкий был. Это что такое?
See you later in
Что
the
такое у
briefing
вас там было? Ролевые игры, что ли?
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I
Крысёныш.
was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
Так. Но с учетом того, что это было наше первое задание вместе, все прошло не так уж плохо, правда? Ну, тебе нужно потренироваться. А, у Килла на стриме? Оно в Чужого, что ли, играло?
There are plenty of places to improve.
That's actually something I wanted to ask you about. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Ири. Ну, давай,
Yes,
пошли.
practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's
Чужого
go.
я не играл, кстати, никогда. Как бы не моя немножко тема.
I love the smell of this room.
Это тир.
Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I come in?
No.
I can't do myself. That was awesome.
Not done yet.
This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
Ну, надо хотя бы набить штук 200. Ой, не попал. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Не попал. Все, ну 260, ладно.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions.
Туда, где
Being
страшно.
eager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Это он мне пистолет, что ли? В смысле? Но я особо не любитель таких заданий и таких игр.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah,
Samurai.
okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Мне он больше напоминает, знаете что? Из сериала «Разбитых фонарей» вот бомжа, который помогал им.
Again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Так, что с тобой случилось? Ну-ка.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Гипс, я вот сейчас перед стримом к нему заходил. Я заходил к нему перед стримом, он говорит, RoboCop шляпа. Ну, как всегда, это же Гипс. А там что рыдить-то? Ну, блин, один человек, да. Как бы особо. Он сказал, если раньше закончит, ну, мне кажется, навряд ли он только начал, то... Так, подожди, а где это? А где это находится? Information. Но явно не тут. Блин, это на улицу, что ли, надо идти? Распечатать фото. Я ж сюда зайти не могу? Не могу. Сюда не могу, да. Блин, фиг его знает. Может, потом это может быть. Как... А мы выйдем, мы уйдем хрен знает куда. Может, это где-то внизу, что ли? Скорее всего, это где-то внизу. О, кстати, у нас прокачалось. У нас теперь 4 можно будет это брать. 4 личинки. Дежурный офицер нужен. Не, он куда-то сюда показывает. Так. База данных, наверное, да? Брикс, 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 Брикс. Это же он? Так. Все сделал. Не, вот тут прикинь, тут столько всего заданий, которые мы даже пропускаем. Это...
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Из шкафчика, да без проблем. Да? Почему шкафчик... Нету шкафчика RoboCop. Ну, там смазку всякую. Реализм, да.
I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Да, без проблем, Сесил. Экипаж ехал.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
Ну тут полная коррупция, блин. Одного человека не могут найти в городе. Пипец. Он там везде является такой.
All right, everyone back up.
И лицо
I
его
want you
видно.
all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Ну, вот это мне вот выезд из стоянки вообще. Там полморда машины можно положить просто. О, здравствуйте.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it
Я
covered.
уже не хочу с ним связываться.
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Да сто пудов они сейчас прям это,
Not
восстанут.
yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
У меня столько оружия нету.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Па-па-па-па, какая краля, которая нас снимала. Вышла краля на крыльцо показать свое
With this
лицо.
buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Они вообще все цикуны такие. Мы туда не пойдем. Так, не мельтеши особо. Не шелести.
Let's show our metal friend how it's done, boys.
Вот что значит специал, да? А ты что не падаешь, мужик? Вот нифига себе. Вот нифига себе, фига. Размотали мне бока. Ну, надо, блин, осмотреться. Может, мы что-то там пропустили. Тут вообще бежать некуда. Там спецназ разберется. Так, кроме компов тут вообще нифига нету, да?
Entrance clear. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
О, лечилочка. Ну-ка, давай проверим. О, работает. Неплохо, неплохо прокачались. теперь хотя бы лечилочки будут. Более-менее такие. Так, тут... Ой, простите. Простите, извините. Блин, ну одни компы. Кстати, это OCP-центр, да? Так, А, у нас по очкам теперь тут идет. Нифига себе у нас. 5,29. Я что? Я проигрываю. Нифига себе, я только сейчас заметил. Так, мужики, вы никуда не идете. Я сейчас вперед. Я сейчас выиграю. Я тут ищу. Что-то полезное. Блин, только они не против нас. Только не против нас. Прям больно. Я с таким вопросом тут вообще ничего не найду. В смысле 6? Ой. А, это, я думал, это свой. Ну вот в жопу лучше пистолет. Слышь, курица, если ты восстанешь, я тебя накажу. 11:54. Да вы что, издеваетесь? Не, я их вперед тогда пускать не буду. Нафиг они мне нужны. Я так не выиграю.
Neutralized! We thought you were getting cold feet. Come on, boys. Let's finish up here and show them what it means to be a team player.
16, да вы что, издеваетесь? Откуда вы тут? Откуда вы здесь тут взялись-то, блин? И хрен переиграешь. $21.80, да вы чё, и... Нифига себе фига. Очень вовремя. И, короче, не надо никуда пускать, пусть это... Тут сидят, блин. Блин, 80, ну... Так, а давайте сделаем небольшой перерывчик. И продолжим через пару минут. Здесь могла быть ваша реклама. Ну да, да.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Офис менеджера.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Так, верите такой рекламе? Так. Безопасность в городе мой главный приоритет. Или как бы...
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that?
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Так, тут нам надо будет решить, да? Но мы, как всегда, за людей же, да? За людей. Хотя она меня подставила же, блин.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Да неужели?
I can see you've
Не
reached the
успел
manager's
чайник
office.
поставить.
Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
Дверь. У меня, кстати, еще один навык есть.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
Успею спасти-то его. Да хватит стрелять-то, блин. Хватит меня стрелять.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you.
А какого хрена он тут делает?
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at...
Короче, вот этот черт, он по-любому там с тем связан.
Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Ну, я вижу.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
24 самая высокая, да? Подожди, ага.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Я дальтоник, говорит.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Самого большого, окей. Самый большой. Это зеленый. 12 и 12. Есть вариант, что синий, потому что два красных, да? Есть вариант, что два красных, потому что там синий, блин. Давайте синий. Ой. Ой, ой-ой-ой.
Depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault for you. That's a job.
Вот ты не стреляешь-то нормально.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the
Плохой из
company
меня
enormous
сапер, конечно.
losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that.
Плохой очень.
Ask him for help. I'll be watching you.
Математика. А почему математика?
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment.
Я бы сказал по вольтам, по удалению.
Defusing chapter in the police manual.
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four cables, green.
Сейчас будет интересно, если это все поменяется. Будет очень весело.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Но я же, смотри, 24-ю вольт подключил 12-й, и получается... А, ну 12-й, он синий и красный был, да.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should
Ну,
detach
как
three
бы,
cables.
я все
Start from the
правильно
one with
делал.
the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest
У
voltage.
меня по математике
There are
вообще
two
3.
different color 12 volt
За красивые
cables.
глаза.
Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Так, сначала зеленый. Значит, получается не синий, да? Так, подожди, а... Куда он ведет так? Красный сюда, да? 12 вольт. Ты. Да. Я, блин, синий тоже вырубал. Или я ошибся тогда? Блин, можно это скипнуть?
I will not contribute to
Да влюбился ты! Мысли! Живой.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his
А как
best.
тогда? Подожди.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up
Может, там
like you,
что-то
with a
по-другому
bomb
было?
strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
Подожди, это старый,
I saw
что
that
ли, или
Orpheus
какого?
kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer
Бомба 2, Роба 0.
I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment.
Они, блин, а может они правда каждый раз меняются?
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Ну там полярность какая-нибудь.
Four cables.
Тут самая жопа это с красными проводами.
Four cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
Г5, там что-то написано.
Cables
Не
lead to the
меняется.
fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Так, подожди, а я может быть... Не, ну 24-й... Это понятно. А вот 12-й... Я синий же перерезал. Или А, не, подожди, синий-то я не резал. Так, а 6-й... Я, блин, с красным его постоянно путал. Червячок идет и идет сюда. В смысле? В смысле? А загрузить, подожди, игру. Это какое было сохранение это у нас? М, 6.22. Может взять вот так сделать? Так я правильно же сделал.
I will not contribute to depriving my great...
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Я ж правильно сделал.
You're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it! First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Ну да.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 cables.
24, 12, 16. Ну а как? Ну я и правильно же делаю же.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3
Или я
cables.
просто не
Start from the
в
one
тот
with the
тыкнул.
highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
А почему тупо не оторвать у него этот заряд и все? «12». Мы решили, что это синий, да? Блин, ну, подожди, ну, 12, да, было. Вроде не бомбануло-то. Ну. И шестерка. Шестерка идет сюда. А почему он долбанул? Правильно же? Какого хрена-то? Все же правильно было.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful...
Как меня достали, блин. Кстати, вот насчет этого надо прокачиваться, чтобы больше было.
We're not done yet. Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
Не хватает времени в замедленном действии.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching.
24, 12, 12, 6.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel.
Ну окей, сейчас попробуем.
Okay, tell me what you see.
Кончились идеи.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Почему его просто не оторвать и выкинуть нафиг?
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
Материнка от 775-го, что ли? Это вообще...
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to
Ну, он так и
improvise.
сделал.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Как оторвал и кинул или перерезал. Блин. 24, зелененький. Так, 12 говоришь, синий, давай. А шестерка-то куда пошла?
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business?
Драгон, привет.
Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Сказали же по...
Great. Now out of my way.
С высшего вниз идти. Да-да, фильмы всегда так. Но только не в фильмах про...
Is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Bottles? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Здравствуй, здравствуй. Не, смысл, ну там сказали же с высшего к низшему. Ну, низший это 6 же. Ну, блин, устроили разработчики. Эти флюшечки. Так, а это что, метро? Добро пожаловать в метро. Лети! Лети, мой друг. Ух, ё. Так, я, кстати, я молодец, я молодец. Я снайперку-то выкинул. Опа, опа, у папа. У папа была собака, он ее любил.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
На машине, говоришь? Ой. Да ладно, не убегут никуда. Вот они, вот они. Блин, надо что-то в них кинуть, что ли. Так вот реально хрен попадешь в них. Как я так делал? Так. Прицел. Так он вроде и так нормально работает.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to
Так, а есть что-нибудь вкусное
Roger
тут?
that.
Еще приехали, да? Блин, надо чем-то в них бросить, что ли. Нет, на мотоцикл он не садится. Это ж тебе не терминатор. Это ж робокопчик. Вот зараза-то. Попал. Что, еще где-то? Я, наверное, может, где-то что-то тут пропускаю. Око он полетел-то. Прям как орел. RoboCop на мотике? Я что-то такого не помню. Так, это у меня все полное. В смысле? Кто откуда? Ой, ой-ой-ой. Во второй части, ну я что-то, честно, не помню вторую часть. И не третью тоже не помню. Надо пересматривать просто. Ух, нифига себе, нифига себе. Наваляли мне. Третьей части вроде. А тут накидывают неплохо. Старый. Блин, ну а как же? Смешные спецэффекты — это сейчас вот то, что делают в фильмах. Вот это реально смешные спецэффекты. А раньше снимали, блин, по-простому. И было намного интереснее. Я вот сейчас фильмы вообще никакие не смотрю, потому что это... Ну, блин, это... Настолько... Дерьмо снимают. Нифига они меня выносят. О, братаны. Чем бы вас кинуть бы туда? Белочка, привет. Я вообще уже 100 лет не смотрю новые фильмы. Для меня канон — это старый фильм. Ух, нифига себе меня отнесло. Нифига себе, фига. Так, о, откуда он пришел?
Shoot the mother! I'm not playing any more games! Pick up, goddammit! Anyone listening to this?
Уточка. Спасибо за уточку.
I am listening, creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide
Я новый
mission.
вообще 100 лет уже не смотрю.
That arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Шипастый кинул нам вызов, да? Это про меня, что ли?
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation.
С
Becker will chew
психиатром?
my ear off if I
Ну,
don't make
конечно.
sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Мне срочно нужно к психиатру. Отправиться, подожди, в изолятор? Какой изолятор?
What's the big idea? Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Стуц, 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 стуц. Это что?
RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their
Деньги жмет,
costs, so
говорит.
now we are literally
Может, это
in the
стринги
dark.
жмут?
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Так, погашен свет.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Следить за кабель. Чем-то мне это напоминает миссию. Так, подожди, сюда ведет и вниз. Миссию в этом. Как его? Моде на сталкер. Как его, блин. Золотой шар, во. Ой. Так. Тут. Тут выбивает, да? Я понял. Хотя не понял. Хотя я просто понял. А может и не понял. Короче, наобум я сделал. Так. Кстати, а что за шипастый и почему тут изолятор? Так. Причем тут изолятор?
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Так, что у нас там по времени? Давайте сделаем небольшой перерывчик. Это, блин, это же не изолятор. И продолжим через пару минут. Музыкальная пауза. Кстати, надо будет это возобновить, да, ее. Нужно опять накачать будет. Так, это, скорее всего, сверху, да? Не. Или снизу.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of
Так,
hope.
ладно, это мы
Thanks for the
слышали.
help, Murphy.
Блин, какой изолятор? Это починка.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP
All
is
right,
really cutting costs
let's
where it
see what's
can.
cooking under
God
the
knows
hood.
what they'll cut next.
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
What's that look supposed to mean?
Мгм. Короче, мы тут это... А, если бы мы ее арестовали, короче, нам хпшку дали бы.
Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
Так, как я себя чувствую? Я делаю это не ради славы.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
Так. Я не запрограммирован для семейной жизни.
My programming does not allow for family life.
No. I guess that was never the intention. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Так, как они проявляются, да? Как эхо из прошлого, как сбой в системе, я не могу... Может, как эхо из прошлого?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
Даже вот как.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Так, конференц-зал. Что ты мне хочешь тут сказать?
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
What's the big idea? Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Так, подожди, я же это сделал или нет? Я же это сделал. Я ж починил его. Свет-то. Непонятно.
Yeah, just keep
Так,
following the
что
road.
это?
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue-hazing. And he's an OCP stooge
Подшутить
anyway.
хотели.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
Звучит невесело.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
А, там нету больше задания? Ну окей.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Ишь ты, блин!
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Мэр? Это мэр теперь?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Так. Вот тут, блин, вопрос.
I am not involved in politics.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Спасибо, спасибо. Так.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Shiny.
Last year's
Got a job for
Thanksgiving
you.
parade. I was part of a column delegated.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Короче, этот, блин, вот этот человек мне реально не нравится. Какую-то он фигню там морозит. И, скорее всего, он связан с тем самым. След шипастого. Кстати, смотрел там стримы, не именно по этой игре, и там многие такие: ой, а почему не от третьего лица? Я люблю от третьего лица играть. Ой, 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 ой. А смысл играть в эту от третьего лица? Я вообще не люблю игры от третьего лица. Ну там, допустим, ладно, возьмем там мафию вторую.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase. Doesn't matter. Just don't jump.
Я вообще не вижу смысла вот в играх от третьего лица. Ну сделали, ну
The old
сделали.
man's
Да?
waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Ну настолько они такие. Да сейчас игры-то, блин. Возьми любую игру, которую делают супер крупные компании. Получается полная Г.
It's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Fool's pipe dream.
Так, сделать его новым сердцем Детройта, ты мог бы такое представить? Или это все напрасные мечты старого дурака? Как так? Лучше улучшение пойду. Мгм. Не спрашивайте машину, мечта.
Are you asking a machine about dreams?
You're selling yourself short, son. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
Да, как же. Я не думаю об этом.
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your
Райзен от
evaluation
первого.
with Dr. Blanche?
Ну, блин, не знаю. Есть плюсы и минусы.
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Так. Полиция. Льюису нужна медицинская помощь. Во.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
В больнице Гибсона. В больнице Гибсон там никого не вылечат.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Больница-то Гибсона.
Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Так. Вернуться на улицу. А если сейчас спрыгну? Так, вроде ничего интересного нету. Нифига себе охрана. Да, он говорит, да, охрана офигенная. Лимузин тоже неплохо.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Допросить огурчика.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Что-то прям как далековато. А кто он говорил, что трассировки нету? Вот они.
But I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Wright. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
До сих пор такие тачки. Так, подожди. О!
Some idiot confused the courthouse with a bank again.
No, I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
Во-во-во, пацан, ты прям попал. Ешо на такой тачке. Wash and go, во. Вош, уйди. Подожди, я это сюда что ли? Вон ты где?
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That
Да-да,
SOB,
где шипастый-то?
I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Так. Ты помогаешь мне только из-за Брикса?
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Okay.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a
О,
breeze.
кассету.
So what do you say?
Ну, конечно
Help me
же.
look for it.
Ну, давай найдем. RoboCop, наверное.
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
RoboCop или
What are you looking
Терминатор?
for?
Идем.
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
All they're playing
You
are
lack
sequels.
vital information
I
on
hate
the subject.
sequels. Why don't you come up with something original?
I completely agree.
И чё, здесь что
I
ли?
don't care if OCP lost some money for once.
И
Greetings, citizen.
The best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
я, короче, куда-то не туда пошел, да?
I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard.
Да, я куда-то не туда
Doesn't
пошел.
start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Мгм. Поиск улик.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
И что еще так? 1 из 4. Фига себе. Так, может, не здесь это? О,
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
И что еще? Какой-нибудь бачок омывателя, да? Где? Где? Где-то я тут что-то слышал. Что-то я больше не вижу. Что-то больше я не вижу. Может, это не в движке? Хрен его знает. Где это? Стопуду где-то в проводах. Трансляция началась. Короче, давайте, ладно. На этом мы сегодня и завершим. Так, загрузить. На этом сегодня и завершим данный транслейшн. Ну а с вами был, как всегда, Мургеймс. Я с вами не прощаюсь, а просто говорю вам чао, какао. Пока-пока. Шпунь.